It's pretty good, right? Not dead yet. Um, the thing is, I hear from touring artists is that, and like anything else, okay, it's the cost of doing business is up. It's like, you know, gasoline, hotels, lodging, meals, all of the trappings of the road that you have to pay for off the top line are more expensive now. And so the margins are less, and you just, and it's, I read an article. Somebody said, I was like, I'm not a musician. I'm a t-shirt salesman. And I was like, that's a pretty cynical way to look at it. But, you know, the ancillary revenue on the road is more critical now than it's ever been. So as the fans, I always tell people that when you they sit there and they sign CDs, it's like chances are that CD will never see the inside of a CD player. It's they're autograph, widgets, you know, and it's something you autograph, and they say, "Hey, I met so and so. I met so and so. Yeah, and here I got a signed CD. Great, put it hanging on the wall." Because most of the music they're consuming of yours is on Spotify. But
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of great new talent in the blues rock world. There's a lot of people out there, fighting the good fight, and that's always encouraging. A fresh new generation comes, and then every 10 years there's somebody that just comes in and nails it. It's like Kingfish was the last one. Gary, I had my moment in 2009, 10. Kenny Wayne Shepherd, and Gales and all that. Everybody, there's every 10 years, there's a Gary Clark Jr. that comes along and goes, oh, the new savior of the blues. And it's like, well, it never really went anywhere, but yeah, keep saying that. It's fine. Now I sound old and cynical.
Well, it does seem like a lot of the artists though now are getting, bigger platforms. I mean, you just opened for the Rolling Stones. Samantha Fish opened for the Rolling Stones. Slash is doing his Serpent Festival.
Yeah.
He's pushing a lot of upcoming acts. You've got your Keeping the Blues Alive cruise. I know
Yeah.
you've got your 10th one coming up. That's an absolutely stacked lineup.
Yeah.
Clapton brought a lot of the new up and comers to Crossroads this
Yeah.
past year.
So you're answering your own question. It's good. The state of the music is good. And people are getting more, people are getting more, awareness and bigger, like I said, bigger platforms and stages and stuff like that. And Rome's not built in a day, and it's, just because I opened for the Rolling Stones doesn't mean it's like, it's like, okay, well, fast track me into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's like, no, you
It's a
gotta keep
process and you got to keep
process.
at
It's
it.
it's a process. It's not contingent on a record. It's a body of work, and it's your live show. And it's that if you can marry the two together, going, you have great records, and it doesn't even need records anymore. If you could just keep churning out cool singles, keep feeding the machine, and just keeping the momentum going, yeah, you're going to do very well. It's you can't, but like, if I'm not where I want to be in 5 years, I'm quitting. No, because maybe it happens in the sixth year. It's like you never know. I'm so happy that Joanne is doing as well. Joanne Shaw Taylor, she's starting to sell, really nice theaters, and she's doing well. I'm saying, but she's been in the game 20 years. Same thing with Samantha Fish. That's a 20-year overnight success. And it's like, it's like, if both Joanne and Sam said, by the time I'm 30, I'm out of this shitty fucking business. They wouldn't be who they are, and that's the thing. If I quit when I was 30, my big moment was 4 days before my 32nd birthday. It's just, you never know, but you got to stay in it long enough to see it through.